Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for episode 2 of That 90s Show. The first episode was a lot of fun, man. I'm, again, a huge fan of the original series. I've seen it from beginning to end. I can't even tell you how many times, and it just felt like we slid right back into it. You know, just like with the original series, not every joke landed. It definitely kind of captured that old 90s kind of sitcom multicam vibe so well. And a lot of the returning cast members, it just felt like they just had been there yesterday. They just kind of slid right back into it. Of course, the new face is going to take some time to get used to as we kind of acclimate to a new set of kids and whatnot, but it's nice to have like this buffer of the original cast in here, especially with Red and Kitty being our primary focal group throughout the rest of the series, as they are pretty much co-stars in this show, you know, with the original cast just kind of coming and going. I don't expect to see too much of them, but I do know that we're going to be spending primarily all the time with the group of kids and Red and Kitty, which is all I really need right now. I've heard favorable things about the rest of the season from people that got to watch it early, people who are fans of the original show, talking about, you know, early on the new cast. It takes a little while for them to kind of get their footing, but eventually they do. And that's kind of what I felt in there. It was like some of the setups, some of their introductions were a little rushed. It was the pilot, so they were trying to cram a lot into it. It is the longest episode of the season. So I think that, you know, and I said this in the last episode, in the last video, that I think that once we kind of grease the wheels, I think the show will just kind of get going. Of course, we got to acclimate to these new faces, and it takes some time. So, but with the last one, I think it did a phenomenal job at just capturing the same energy as the show in a really beautiful way. You know, this one of the things that I don't think I noted on in the last one is this is brought to us from the original creators of the original series, as well as some new people they brought on board to kind of help kind of keep that thing going. I did have a lot of issues posting the first episode. It took me like 6 different iterations to finally get one that was not blocked that I could post on YouTube. So hopefully the rest of this goes a little more smoothly. So keep an eye out if the edits are a little shoddy or whatever. I apologize. I will do whatever I can to get these up there for you guys to watch. But if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. They are in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time code to reaction the entire thing. You also get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, to try to make it worth your while since you are going to way support the channel. And remember, if you enjoy the reaction, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like and drop a comment, and subscribe if you're not already, because we will have more of these coming your way, and there's a whole lot of other shows coming down the pipeline that we'll be covering here on the channel, and I hope you stick around. With that all said and down the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 2, Free Leia. Here we go.
Are we doing this or not?
I don't know. I'm literally wearing this. They're daring us to do it. Yeah, they didn't think that messaging through.
That is a good point. I'd never thought about that. That's kind of funny.
Guys, we learned about this in health class. I think we should just say, whoa.
One of these days, maybe I will try.
Donkey. It's a lie. They based their entire empire on a lie.
I've thought about that too, like what the hell is the name with Donkey Kong, man?
Those are my grandpa's flannels. He's married to what's her name? Wait. What's her name? I'll get snacks. What do you guys want? Raisin bran.
Raisin bran. Raisin bran.
On it.
That was oddly creepy.
Wait, what was I getting?
Just slice this up and put it on some burgers.
Doll burgers.
What are you doing out of the basement?
Who let these kids free?
Hi.
Clearly.
If I don't find some racy beef, I'm gonna be alone again.
Aw. Ah! Ah! I was wondering what
Be your friend. You are smart and charming.
I was wondering what the trippy high sequence was going to be, because those were always kind of interesting. Staying on topic, though.
Give you guff. I will grab them by the back of their collar and toss them into next week.
These are better graphics than we had in the 90s, though.
Pretty sensible sleepwear.
No. She's got high blood pressure.
It's her grandparents' room.
It's the mother load.
Oh, you'd look so good in this, babe. Like a hot lumberjack. It makes me want to do stuff with you in the woods.
I just pitched a tent. This will make it go away.
This is mine now. Bye-bye now.
Get out.
See you soon.
Get out.
We never locked the sliding door.
We do now.
I'm sorry, Grandpa.
I lived through this once before, and I'm not going to do this again without some ground rules. So you tell your friends,
Makes it sound like it was a war before.
and if they go in my room, my foot goes in there.
My father kept a whip hidden in my parents' room in case of a burglar. He had a pair of furry handcuffs in case...
Since I got here, it's been amazing. We smoked a ham. And we tapped a ham. I'm worried they're expecting more ham, you know?
That's an awful lot of ham.
Why don't you invite them back for a movie night?
Is nobody listening to me?
No.
We'll rent a movie and make a ham, since you kids are so obsessed with it.
Hey, which one of you yelled at my kids?
Red, it's for you.
I don't know which ones are yours, but they deserved it.
Gwen and Nate, and thanks. I'm sick of yelling at them. Yesterday, I caught Nate on the roof trying on roller.
New neighbor.
Pregnant with him for 10 months. The doctor said it was okay, but I don't think it was. Oh, I'm Sherry, and yeah, my shower head's broke. Turns out it can't support the weight of 2 fully grown adults.
Why would you try?
How long have you been seeing each other?
2 weeks.
2 weeks and he already wants to move in?
Yeah, he's kind of clingy. I should probably break things off. You guys mind if I pop this in your microwave? It'll take an hour.
It's in the kitchen.
Oh, Kitty, you're a sweetheart. And Red. Yeah.
Fair
All
assessment.
sorts of things in that bag.
Yeah, she's like a trashy Mary Poppins.
Is it bad that I love this so much? This videos are.
Where you pick a movie. Oh,
Top Gun, Jurassic Park.
fast forward.
Wait a minute, is that Lost World? When did this take place? What was the date? What was the date? Hold up.
Come on, what's your favorite movie?
I guess Free Willy.
Whoa. Dork City.
If you get roasted by Kitty, that's not a good sign. I think it said 95 when this opened.
But what's that one movie, you know, with all the guys and the place and the guys?
Clerks?
Clerks!
Ah!
I love Clerks. Kevin Smith, right?
Yes!
He was so sexy in that.
Okay.
Dude!
Crud, it's out.
I got it!
He's had it for 6 weeks.
I literally had to pause this and check. It did say 1995 when it opened up, and Lost World Jurassic Park didn't come out until 97. We got an anachronism, guys! But they get bonus points for the Clerks reference, which did come out in 94 at least.
Can I have one?
Why?
My girlfriend said I looked good in it.
Aw.
She's kind of out of my league, but I love her so much and I want to keep her happy.
I had a similar thing with my first girlfriend. You know what her name was? Get out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, neighbor.
Must be German.
Blew me out as taking me to dinner at Hula Hands. When a guy springs for Hula Hands, you gotta whack the weeds.
She sounds like she's from Wisconsin or Canada, one of the two. Yeah! Of course he's got Clerks. Ah! Dude! Leo!
Have any candy, man, but I do have some matches and a parking ticket from 1975.
Hi. Don't you recognize me?
I do. Yeah, you're dressed like Kitty, the
You're dressed like...
man.
Did you rent the movie Clerks and not return it?
Are you guys cops? You know what I've been watching a ton of lately? The Real World. Because Just think about it. If that's the real world, what's all this?
That's perfect.
Leo, it is Halloween. And you know what I really want instead of candy? The movie Clerks.
Crazy! I got a copy.
It's the usual, you know, he's an older man who used to hang out with your dad and his friends when they were teenagers. No. They would have said something.
Look here.
Oh my God. It's okay, Kitty. He was just their dealer.
There are teenagers everywhere and a half-naked lady swinging her bits around my house. Why did you open our house to chaos again? We had it made. All the dumb were gone.
Oh my God. I love it.
The house is alive again. The other day, I walked into the bathroom, someone had tinkled, left the seat up, and it made me so happy.
I could do that for you.
Complain all you want, but these past few weeks, I have seen glimpses of the old Red, the fire, the passion. I miss him.
He's retired.
But he's still alive.
Aw.
Your head is sweaty.
Your chest is heaving.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So much for a quiet retirement.
There's no more lint in my dryer filter.
Is it safe to come out?
God damn it. Why do I love this so much?
And when I got done, you guys were dirty dogging it, so I just hunkered down and rode out the storm.
I told you I heard the toilet.
Dude, she's got to meet Bob.
I was only up here because I was getting ready for this mistake of a date.
A date?
What if it is Bob?
Sounded like somebody was eating corn on the cob.
Oh my God.
You have a steady job. You are raising 2 wonderful kids all on your own. You are amazing.
Why are you lying to her?
Red?
But he's not wrong.
Sounds like, oh man, this is like what my mom went through in the 90s, kind of, in a way. Raising me and my brother by herself.
You'd think you'd be in a better mood right now.
It's gonna be pretty major, so to kick things off right, I got everyone their own box of Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran! Raisin Bran! Everybody loves it, remember?
They probably don't. They were high
Did
as...
that not happen? So what are we watching? My favorite movie, Clerks, starring Kevin Smith. I'll take a slice of that.
Okay.
Trying to be cool doesn't know.
Hey, MTV. I'm Leo, man.
Did he tape over it? Oh, he recorded an audition tape for the real world.
Fun facts about me. I've fallen off of 3 roller coasters, man. 4 if you count the 4th one.
I'm a fraud. Never even seen Clerks. My favorite movie's Free Willy. It's about a boy. And his whale.
I've seen that movie so many times when I was a kid. Dude, Free Willy's awesome.
If you're ever doubting yourself, just remember, you have a killer basement.
Wait, I thought you were gonna say something way nicer.
You know how boring it is around here? Last week, we threw a stick in the creek and tried to hit it with other sticks. Nate called it stick.
Sounds like something I would have done back on the creek.
If you're stressing about me, we're good. And if you're worried about fitting in with everyone else, you found the people who don't fit in, and I am their queen.
Never had a friend like you.
I know.
Aw.
We just found another bag inside this bag. Bag. I just came up with that.
How old is that weed? Can I even say weed on YouTube right now?
I love it.
Check yourself. This is just E.T. with a whale.
I've still never seen E.T.
Cute, right?
It's like I'm the boy and Willie's the rubber band. I get it now.
He had to let it go.
Did E.T. make it?
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
You can do it. Yes, Billy.
Oh, that VHS cover. Ah. Oh. Is that the extent of his emotion.
This never happened.
Found this in my van. Looks like I have a secret admirer. It's you, isn't it?
It's just a shirt. Don't make it weird.
Aw, he did.
Can I call you Uncle Red?
Get out.
Aw.
Bye, Uncle Red.
That's what you're wearing to break up with a guy?
That's a good
I
point,
can't imagine
actually.
what you would wear to a pool party.
What? This is my funeral outfit. That's him. Oh, God, I'm just so nervous. I've eaten a ton of my hair.
Wait, what?
You are strong. Yeah. You're independent. Yeah.
Also, this is the same set. I learned this the other day, like a few weeks ago when I watched Gremlins for the first time. This is the exact same set that was used in Gremlins. Then again, obviously the set was built for Gremlins. Oh! I thought it'd be Bob, but oh my God, it's Faz! That makes so much more sense.
I thought it would be fun for you to see me look this sexy.
Yay. Oh, damn. That was so fun. That was a cute episode, man. That flew by. I'm eating this up, man. I really am. I love it. Like I said before, it's still cringy, man. It's just the sitcom format. Like, but it just fits. Every second of it. Even the new kids, man. Even though we're still not too deep into what makes them all tick just yet. Like, it's just fun. Being in the house with Red and Kitty, dealing with all of this, Leia trying to make friends within this group, you know, make something of her own here. I just find it all very endearing and relatable and just fun. The 90s references, though sparse when they do pop up, just tickle me so much, man. Even if we have that anachronism of them having a VHS copy of Lost World Jurassic Park 2 years before it comes out in theaters. So that's a little bit of a hiccup there, but Clerks? Ah, man, that's wild. We had the Tommy Chong cameo as Leo, and then Fez popping up here at the end, dating the neighbor. I don't know, man. I had a lot of fun with it. Again, is it cringy? Hell yes. But it's the kind of cringe that I can just eat up for hours, man. It doesn't, aside from the change of the primary cast, it honestly, to me, doesn't feel much different at all. As far as the tone, the vibe, the delivery, the structure, it feels just the setting. I don't know what it, like, it's just like, for me, like, I know Eric, Donna, and all them, they weren't in this episode whatsoever. The main gang, not at all, except for Fez, but that doesn't count. He came at the end. But, like, it really just feels like, to me, we've just kind of picked up where we left off. And I said this in the beginning. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because we're back in this house or something. It's just like, it's just give me that high, ironically, that the old show gave me, even if the other components that made the show what it was are not here, the actual, like, foundation is still here, if that makes any sense. I don't know, man. I really enjoyed this episode. I think this might even be a stronger episode than the first one, as far, like, if we're talking about it independently and removing the high of seeing, like, Eric and Donna again and Jackie and Kelso, even though that was random as all hell. This felt like a much more smoothly paced episode. This one felt definitely much more like a cut out of, like, the original show. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, we're only 2 down. They could completely tank it in the coming episodes, but yeah, I'm on board so far. So, guys, what do you think? If you enjoyed the reaction, leave a like, drop a comment. I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Benny Scher, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korscott, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Contrell, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.